Hello, welcome to another episode of Talk Mode. I don't know why I say that so robotically. I always do. I used to say we are in talk mode, and we are. I don't say it anymore. I don't know. I'm kind of working on this intro thing. Let me know what you think. Today's episode, we're going to focus a little bit on scheduling, planning, uh, using a calendar. I don't know, man. I'm a 90s kid, right? And I feel like the educational system let us down a little bit on some of these skills that a lot of people have and some people don't have. Historically, I'm quite unorganized. Um, I'm organized on a small scale, right? If I'm doing something or working on something, I'll be organized within that thing. But overall in life, I'm unorganized. Now, I have spoken to you guys before about scheduling the um, small tasks that you shouldn't have to think about. You know, like washing up and doing laundry and stuff like that. And although I've done that in the past and set up rotas for that kind of thing, more recently, or in fact, most of the past year, I've not really been doing that anymore. And I don't know why that is. For whatever reason, it just dropped off and I never picked it back up. But what I did do for the past year is I had a calendar on my wall. One of those we monthly ones. You know, you flip them. I don't know what I'm saying. It's a calendar. All calendars are monthly. I'm the idiot. Um, but I was basically crossing out the days, and then using Sharpies to write important days on there. So I color coded it. Green for work stuff, and blue for stuff I'm into. Red for stuff that me and my partner are doing together, and stuff like that. So I was writing those things out, like days off and payday, and excuse me, important appointments, etc., etc. And that kind of worked for me, you know. I like watching, or I like crossing off the days. Say, oh yeah, I got through that one. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to this thing that's happening on this particular date or whatever it is, or this game release that's coming out. And I was like working the days towards it, how many days are left, uh, and like how many days left to payday and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, it made me feel more organized, even though I wasn't doing a lot there. And I went looking for a calendar again this year, and I can't find one that I actually like the look of. So I haven't actually bought one for 2024. But I thought, you know what? Yeah, let me. I started doing this at work. On my work calendar, I started scheduling out blocks of time for different things that I need to work on. Meetings. I started setting meetings for next year already. Set up training sessions, stuff like that. Right. I did a lot of that for my work calendar, and I thought, hey, hold on. I like this crossing out days thing, right? And I like writing big events on the calendar. How about I just do, instead of doing that on a, even though I like the crossing out side of it, why don't I just do that on a digital calendar instead, and see if I can make that work for me? So I've now, like, I'm starting to overlay my Apple calendar, whatever it is, with all these different things, and I got a couple of different calendars on there, and some of it's just fun stuff that I'm looking forward to. Some of it's important appointments and stuff that I've booked for the coming year. There's like things I want to do, scheduling some recordings, stuff like that. And I don't know, man. I feel like doing that and overlaying it with goals, goal setting, and normal chores and getting more organized. And I think part of being that organized, it needs a bit of discipline. So you need to be disciplined and organized, and if you pile them together, you can go ahead and achieve the goals that you're setting out to achieve. It sounds stupid. It sounds so simple, but really, right? I don't ever remember. Fucking don't know how to talk either. But I don't ever remember in school or college, apart from when they talked about, oh yeah, your fucking homework or assignments. But even then, they never taught us time management or organization, or it was always very much specific to a specific project, which is great and works, and I can do that, and I've always been able to do that. Whether I do it well or not is a different question, but I've always been able to do that. But no one ever like said, oh, you know what? If you can not schedule every day of your life, you don't want to be dead inside and boring where it's like you're a machine, but scheduling certain things in your life and having a calendar that you follow and planning things out and putting stuff down on paper, how much that changes and helps you focus and helps you like visualize that thing, right? And keeps you a little bit disciplined. And now with technology the way it is, and your phone is connected to your laptop, it's connected to your watch, and you can put reminders on, and it's gonna tell you straight away, and all of that. Like, it just makes sense to schedule your life. It just makes sense. Now, I don't mean every single little thing, but there's things that you want to do and you want to achieve. And you know what? Sometimes you forget. You get so distracted, or you're so into the thing you're into that you forget to do the very basic, simple things that you said you want to put on the top of your priority list. For me, for example, sounds really stupid, but one of the things I want to do this year is get into the habit of waking up at 6 and going for a walk. Simple, right? Now, it's harder said, it's easier said than done because, well, I live in the UK and it's bloody shit weather for most of the time. So it's freezing when you get out in the morning at that time. But truly, truly, and it's dark right now. But it's really important for me to do it, right? I could say, oh, I'm gonna go gym 5 times a week, blah blah blah, and you know what? I did that at 6 o'clock in the morning for a bit, but I couldn't stick to it. And a part of that's just me trying to do too much or whatever it is. Anyway, the point is, I'm getting deep into I ramble. Sorry. The point is that I wanna try and get out for a walk. Yeah, 5 days a week, 7 days a week. Fuck it. Yeah, but I want to get out every morning, 6 a.m. I want to be out, take a walk. Yeah, it doesn't have to be a long walk. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, around the block a few times, whatever it is, right? But I'm out there, I'm getting the walk in, I'm getting the fresh air. If there's sun, I'm getting the sun, right? And it's an active way to start my day. It's something that's going to wake me up, get the juices flowing, and just it's a nice, healthy thing to do. So that's what I want to do. I've scheduled it in. It's a stupid thing to schedule in, right? Surely I don't need that to be scheduled. But what it's going to do is my alarm goes off, and then I get a reminder. Yo, go for a walk. Now, I'm hoping I don't need the reminder, but I'm putting it there to make the time, to make sure that I make the time to do it. Yeah, it's scheduled in. It's baked into my day. I'm waking up that little bit earlier so I can do that. It needs to be done. So, like that, I'm scheduling a few different things, right? Now, if you're in a relationship with a partner, well, it might not be with every partner, but you find this situation where you're like, oh, I shouldn't have to tell you to do something, you should just do it. Now, here's the thing, man. It's not that I don't want to do something, I just don't fucking remember, right? I keep forgetting to do the more simple things that I could do that would make our lives easier. Yeah, whether that's a chore, or it's something that I should have just remembered, or something I should talk about, or whatever. Okay, schedule it in. I've put in my calendar right now, I've got it that, yo, every Tuesday night, because the bins get picked up on a Wednesday, every Tuesday night, yo, I'll put the bins out. It's scheduled in, right? I'll get a little reminder on my watch to say, yo, take the bins out. And that way, partner doesn't need to say anything. I've just done it. Right? That's a win-win. One, I'm doing the job that I'm meant to do, which I don't mind doing, to be fair. Two, partner doesn't have to ask the question. And three, the bins get out. That's a win-win-win. I don't know, man. I'm gonna try it and see where I go, right? This might not work at all. I need to try something. So I'm gonna try this. And to be fair, in the past, when I've put in those day-to-day rotas, where I was like, oh, at this time wash up, at this time cook dinner, at this time do this, at this time do that. You know what? It helped because I didn't have to think about it. I just did it. I got into the habit. It's all about building habits. That's what we're doing. But I'm gonna do another episode on that as I get on with my year and see how I get on. Yeah. Thank you guys very much for listening. Let me know if you use a schedule or a calendar to plan your life out, or plan your day to day, or plan just certain events. Let me know how you use them. What's your techniques? Are you analog? Are you digital? All of those things. I know I've rambled on a little bit here, but I hope some of these tips help someone else and you decide to give it a go. And if it helps, then please let me know. Because, you know what? I'm on the journey with you. I want to see if it helps me. So, thank you guys very much for listening. Contact me at Wahab Originals on Twitter and Instagram. Take care. Goodbye.